Tom and Jerry, Santa's Little Helpers. It was Christmas Eve. Tom and Jerry stood on the roof of their house. They could not agree. Tom wanted to decorate the roof with red lights. Jerry wanted green lights. As soon as Tom finished putting up his red lights, Jerry would take them down and put up his green lights. Finally, Jerry had had enough. He grabbed Tom's red lights and slid down the roof. He planned to throw them in the trash. But Tom wasn't going to let that happen. He grabbed Jerry's green lights and swung down to the ground. After a short tussle, Jerry scurried back up to the roof to put up his green lights. In quick pursuit, Tom followed him carrying his red lights. But to their surprise, parked right in front of them was a sleigh full of presents and 8 tiny reindeer. Could it be? They looked around but didn't see Santa Claus. Tom pointed to the chimney. He must be down there. Tom wanted to sneak down to see what Santa was leaving for him. But as he crossed the roof to the chimney, his foot got caught in the lights and he tripped. Oof! It spooked the reindeer and suddenly, whoosh! They took off and flew up into the air. But there was one problem. Tom and Jerry were all tangled up in the string of lights. They held on tight as the sleigh soared up into the night sky. It swooped to the right, then to the left, as they flew farther and farther away. Jerry climbed up into the sleigh and tried to take the reins, but it was no use. Jerry was too small. He needed Tom's help. Jerry gazed down to see their big house grow smaller and smaller in the distance. By the time Tom joined Jerry in the sleigh, they realized they were too far away to go back for Santa. What were they going to do? With Santa stuck back at their house, who was going to deliver his big sack of presents? It would be up to them. Luckily, the reindeer seemed to know Santa's route and which houses to visit. Whew, thought Tom. Maybe this won't be so bad. But driving the sleigh was only half the job. Tom and Jerry still had to deliver the presents. That turned out to be very hard work. They didn't count on the chimneys, or the angry, snarling dogs, or the children who fell asleep while waiting for Santa. But the cookies and milk were delicious. After traveling many miles, Jerry realized they only had one more present to deliver, but it was almost sunrise. The reindeer flew toward the final house as the sun was rising in the east. Tom and Jerry worried that without the cover of the night, they might be seen delivering the last present, but they couldn't let a child go without a present for Christmas. Then Jerry had an idea. When he told it to Tom, the cat wasn't sure it would work. But it was worth a try. Jerry told the plan to the reindeer, who agreed to help. Tom and Jerry tied the very last present to the stand of lights that were still tethered to the sleigh. As the reindeer flew over the house, Tom released the present and it dropped down the chimney. Their work was done. It was time to go home. Back in their living room, Santa was enjoying some cookies and milk. "Thank you for delivering all the presents," Santa said to them. "You make surprisingly good elves. Ho, ho, ho." Before he left, he handed them their Christmas presents. Tom and Jerry tore open their gifts. They were surprised to find strands of red and green lights. Santa knew exactly what to give them.